Hi everybody, this is Mr. West. We're doing a Khan Academy exercise on volume of spheres. This tutorial will teach you how to do it. Let's get started. So first off, we're asked to find the volume of the sphere, this one, okay? A sphere is just a ball. It's a 3D circle. So if you imagine a circle that's spun this way, okay? And then it creates a surface that way, okay? You could also take it and spin it this way, and then take the circumference and have it draw that line and then fill it in. It's a ball, people, okay? That's what it is. So the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Big difference with the cube, not the squared. And obviously we have the 4/3. If you would rather, you can call it like this: 4 pi r cubed over 3. So either of those work. I tend to go for more of this one, but it's really up to you. For most of these problems, they're going to be pretty simple. We just have to identify the radius. That's the only input. Just in the same way for area, you only have the radius. So we're going to we're going to cube. Very big difference there. We're going to cube 6. We're going to multiply it by 4/3, and then we're going to multiply by pi, but I think we can leave it in terms of pi. So we're just going to tag that pi at the end. The main thing here is we have to do 6 cubed. If you don't know, if we have 6 cubed, that's the same thing as 6 times itself 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 6 times itself 3 times, and that equals 216. So we have volume, let's go to purple, 4/3 pi. We're going to wait to the end on this guy. We're going to be patient with him, okay? We're going to leave him tagged because it says we can leave it in terms of pi, and then we have times 216. A quick check, you can always add the digits of a number, and if it's divisible by 3, that number that is the sum of those digits, then the number is divisible by 3. So for example, we have 2 plus 1 plus 6 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3, so I know 216 is divisible by 3. I'm going to divide by 3, and I get 72. Now, why did I do that? Because I just applied this. Okay, I like to make the number small as soon as possible, so 216 divided by 3, that gives me 72. Don't forget that I have the pi still tagged, and I have the multiply by 4. Now, if you're good with this part, you can just kind of fast forward from what I'm saying here. I'm just talking about strategies I would use to make this a little bit easier for me. I multiply 4 times 72, and I get 288 pi, and then of course it's units cubed, or cubic units, because it's volume. 288 pi. Check it. Next question. Okay, all these are going to be pretty much the same. We're going to have one input, your radius. You might have the diameter given, in which case you would just have to divide by 2 to find the radius, which is given in this one. So we have the radius, 3. We're going to cube it. We're going to multiply by pi, and we're going to multiply by 4/3, and that's going to be equal to our volume. 3 cubed, that's one you should memorize if you haven't memorized already. So that's 27 times pi times 4/3 equals volume. Now, if you like using the method I just used, I'm looking to divide first. And 27 is divisible by 3, and that's 9. So I have 9 here. Let's go to green. I have 9 times pi times 4 equals my volume. That equals 36 pi, because 9 times 4 is 36. We're going to leave it in terms of pi as suggested in the instructions. 36 pi. Boom. Next question. Okay, we're doing the same thing. So in this case, I'm going to do 100 cubed times pi times 4/3. I'm just doing a little bit different order. That's just what came to my mind. Whoops, it's not 100. Why don't you say anything to me? So essentially, just a quick tip. Anytime you have powers of 10, it's just going to tell you the number of zeros. So 3 zeros, 2 zeros. If we had 10 to the 4th, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So this is going to be 1,000. And that is not divisible by 3. So we're going to do 1,000. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Why did I think it would be? Times 4. We're going to do times 4. And that's 4,000. I'm pretty sure that's... No, it isn't. It's not divisible by 3 still. So we're going to leave it as 4,000 pi over 3. We're going to just leave it like that. Hopefully it'll take it. I'm assuming it will. So 4,000 pi divided by 3. And it should... There we go. All right, last one. 7 cubed, I believe it's 343. You could memorize this if you don't know it, but I mean, that's not a super common one. More common than you would think, so that's 343. So we have volume equals 4/3 pi, and then r cubed, that's 7 cubed, is 343. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4, that's not divisible by 3, so we're just going to multiply this by 4. That's 1372, and that's still not divisible by 3, so 1372 pi over 3. And that's going to be our volume, 1372 pi over 3. Fraction, 1372 pi over 3. And that's all there is to spheres. Hope you enjoyed this video. Wait for the sound. Wait for the sound. My goodness. There it is. I was going to start talking. I knew it was going to interrupt me. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. If you need anything else covered, geometry, algebra 2, advanced topics, algebra 1, whatever it is, trigonometry, let me know. Leave a comment if you need something specific. And I can't wait to see you next time on Wes Explains Best.